Well, my name is Kris Kaiser, and I currently work for the City of Bloomington as a fire inspector.
Kris has been with the Fire Prevention Division for about 5 years. He is also a captain in the Bloomington Fire Department, where he has served 8 years.
Yeah, I currently live in Bloomington. Actually, that's one of the requirements of being on the fire department. Not only do you have to live in the city, you have to live relatively close to one of the 6 fire stations.
With about 133 firefighters on staff and 6 different stations throughout Bloomington, Kris just never knows what is going to come up.
Well, as a fire inspector, I think what I really enjoy the most is every day is different. You know, there may be days where I'll be doing a hotel inspection, or I may be inside the schools and doing a school inspection, or there may be days that I'll be out doing a fire call follow-up. Maybe there's an incident that happened at an apartment building where they need the fire inspector, the fire marshal's division to go out there and do a follow-up. And then also we do a lot of fire investigations as well. So you just never know what's going to come. Each day is a little different. That's what I really enjoy. Well, as a fire inspector, I work full-time for the city through the Fire Prevention Division, and we work a basic 40 hours. If we get called out for fire investigations, then obviously that would increase, and that's usually after hours, although sometimes we do get fire investigations during our normal work hours.
The City of Bloomington has a volunteer fire department where most firefighters are on call 24/7. Kaiser explains how he got started as a firefighter in Bloomington.
I initially wanted to start my fire career in the wildland firefighting aspect of it. So I started working part-time for the Minnesota DNR, and that really piqued my interest in trying to get into something more of the structure side of it. So that's when I kind of moved to Bloomington and joined their fire department. And really what I wanted to do was just kind of make a difference and help folks and help people in my community. That's kind of what drove me to this path.
If you were to ever encounter a fire in your own home, the best advice from Kris is to get out, stay out. Quickly move away from the home and call 911 from a safe area.
Do not go back in for any reason whatsoever. If you have pets in there or if you have something else that you want out, I talk to the first arriving fire chief or firefighter and let them know, and then that's our job. We'll go and take care of that. But once you get out, stay out, call 911.
Kaiser describes the #1 accidental cause of fires and how people are able to prevent them in their homes.
Well, as far as fire prevention in the home, the #1 accidental cause of fires that we're seeing is cooking related. And the reason that happens is unattended cooking. So the best way to prevent that type of fire from happening is stay in the kitchen, heat your cooking oil or your food slowly. Don't turn it up all the way to the high levels of heat. But basically just, pay attention to what you're cooking, and if it starts on fire, you want to try to smother it. If it's too big, then go back to getting out, staying out, and calling 911.
The reason Kris wears a white helmet in addition to his standard red helmet is because he is part of a Chief 7 program, a program that takes 6 different captains from 6 different stations and puts them in a chief squad. This allows them to respond to incidents as chiefs and gain experience in making command decisions. I then asked Kris to describe a project or program that he was currently involved in.
Well, currently with the Fire Inspection Division, the Fire Prevention Division, I'm working on going through all our hotels. We go through them on a routine basis, but this year we're trying to go through them on a very detailed fire inspection. And the reason we're doing that is just to ensure that every guest coming to our community is, will have a safe and enjoyable stay here. Well, when I have free time, which seems to be few and far between work and fire department, and I also go to school, I try to spend it outdoors, and I like to do the hunting and fishing. I really got back into duck hunting a lot because I do have a dog, and he seems to enjoy it as much as I do.
So that is Kris Kaiser, a fire inspector from the City of Bloomington, who is also a firefighter out of Station Number 3. As we can see, Kris leads a very active and full life.